Hello guys, welcome you all for this end-to-end session of AIML where you guys gotta learn everything that you guys need in order to become a successful data scientist. Hope you guys are enjoying. We are enjoying a lot and we are learning a lot each and every day. So hope the same thing for you guys. So yeah, we are just working on evaluating the association rule metrics. So yeah, today we're gonna continue the session. So guys, before coming to the session, make sure that you guys watch all the previous session videos so that we can have a you can have a better understanding of what we are telling. Okay, so we have introduced you what is association rule in the previous sessions, and then we have discussed about two different algorithms in association rule like a priori and then fp growth. So today and previous day we are discussing about the how to evaluate these kind of association rules. Okay, yeah. So today is a session which is an extension of previous session. Please make sure that you guys watch the previous session so that you can have a better understanding of what we are telling. Okay, yeah, let's discuss leverage and certainty factor measures. What is leverage? Leverage measures the difference between the actual support of the rule and the support expected in the antecedent and the consequence were independent. Okay. Put in a simple way, a leverage, we will be having some support value, which is the actual support, and how it differs from the support expected from the both antecedent and consequence. That is what leverage. Leverage means what is the actual support? Just consider further. What is the difference in the actual support? Okay. Certainty. Certainty factor assess the strength of the rules implication. It is taking into account both the confidence and the supports. Okay, simply this certainty factor takes into account both the confidence and support. We know about confidence, right? It's the occurrence of a product or item B based on the item A. Support is something like how many times the item A occurs in the transaction. Certainty factor gonna consider both the metrics in order to evaluate the association rule. Okay, yeah. What is the insight? These metrics provides more comprehensive evaluation of the intersections and reliability of the discovered association rule. Yeah, this leverage and certainty factor are something which is advanced than the things that we have discussed about in the previous session. Like we have discussed about support, we have discussed about confidence, lift, many things, right? This leverage and certainty factor are something which is more than what we have discussed in the previous session, right? So yeah, this is all about the leverage and certainty measures. Okay, so yeah, sir, over to you.
Yeah, so leverage and certainty factors, the measures are there. So let's go step by step. So leverage measures the difference between the actual support of the rule and the support expected if the antecedent and consequent are dependent. So then we have a certainty factor, which is it assesses the strength of the rule's implication, taking into account both the confidence and the support. Then you have insights. So these are metrics provided provide a more comprehensive evaluation of the interconnectedness and the reliability of the discovered association rules. So these are three factors which are like leverage and certainty factor measures, which we need to understand so that we can understand this algorithm properly, deeply. These are the elements. So let's go to the other section.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So moving on, let's see what we are having. Yeah, evaluation metrics of interestingness. So we are just discussing about this key term, right? Let us discuss what it is saying. Okay, let's see. Novelty. Okay, novelty measures how surprising or unexpected a rule is based on the user's previous knowledge or beliefs. Okay, novelty is something like novel, right? So how much it is true, okay, how much it is unique, that is called as novelty. Okay, novelty. Next, unexpectedness, evaluate the degree to which a rule contradicts or challenges the user's expectation. Like we are getting some rule, okay, but it is something which is opposite to the expected rule, then it is called as unexpectedness. This is what the evaluation of unexpectedness. Actionability, access the usefulness and applicability of a rule in supporting decision making or problem solving. Okay, how much the rule which we have obtained is useful so that we can solve a problem. So these are some points or some metrics which can evaluate this interestingness. Okay, that is novelty, and then unexpectedness and actionability. These three things fix what's the interestingness of the association rule that we are having. Okay, so yeah sir, over to you.
Yeah, so we have evaluation metrics for integratedness and so we have novelty. Novelty, you know that it is newness, it is new. You can call it innovation or newness or new thing. So measures how surprising or unexpected a rule is based on the user's prior knowledge or beliefs. So then you have unexpectedness, which is evaluates the degree of which a rule contradicts or challenges the rule's expectations. Okay, so then you have accountability. It assesses the usefulness and applicability of the rule in supporting decision making or problem solving. So these are three factors which help us for evaluation metrics for integratedness, and this we have to understand deeply. And let's go to the other section.
Yeah, sure sir. Let's move on what we are having. So okay, metrics for comprehensibility and then interpretability. Let's see what are the metrics that we are having for this. Rule length. Shorter rule are generally more comprehensive and easier for user to interpret, right? So we can have an antecedent and consequent, number of antecedent and number of consequent, but like we need to have a crisp kind of association rule so that it can be comprehensibility, and then it can be more easier to interpret by the users, right? Next, redundancy. We need to avoid redundancy or overlapping of rule so that we can improve the overall interpretability of the rule set. Okay, because uh, a equal to b and b equal to a, both are right, both are similar, right? uh, so something like, let us have a rule, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 into 2 is also 4, both are similar, right? So we should not have those kind of redundancy in making the association rule. Next, consistency. Consistent rules that aligns with domain knowledge or expert intuition or more interpretable. Okay, we need to have some rules which are more general so that everyone who knows the domain and who has the understanding of this association rule can be able to understand. So these are the things which makes metrics for understanding this comprehensibility and then interpretability. That is rule length, redundancy, consistency, which defines the metrics for comprehensibility and then interpretability. Okay, hope you guys can able to understand. Yes sir, over to you.
So let's go to this particular concept. So metrics for com comprehensibility. Okay, we have to comprehend. Okay, model has to like comprehend metrics for comprehensibility and interpretability. So it interprets, it comprehends, like we do comprehension, right? For their comprehension, reasoning, interpretation of the essays or whatever we do, right? Same way, model has to understand things. So there are rules. There is a complete matrix for that. Rule length, that is, the shorter the rule are generally more comprehensive and easier for user to interpret. Obviously, this is like you make it very short, crisp, and to the point. Okay, no fluff around. So then you have reducible redundancy, so avoiding redundant or overlapping. Okay, don't make, like, it should not have overlapping information. Rule can improve the overall interpretability of the rule set. Okay, so it should be not using the same information again and again. Then you have consistency, which is the rule that aligns with the domain knowledge and experts intuition or more interpretable. So that comes from the huge experience of domain expert, okay? So or the person who is a subject matter expert. So those are very important factors, okay? So we have to understand. And for metrics for comprehensibility and interpretability, let's move to the other section.
Yeah, sure, sir. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so what are the practical considerations and best practice? Because like we have seen nearly 10 different evaluation metrics in order to evaluate this association rule. Let's make it simple. What are the practical considerations and then best practices that we need to make in order to evaluate these association rules? Okay, let's have it. First is understand the domain. Ensure the metrics align with the business goals and constraints. That's a major thing. As sir is mentioning rightly, whenever we are creating association rule, it need to mention the item set and also the domain which the data set belongs to. That's the first thing. We need to understand what the domain is. Then we need to balance the metrics. Consider range of metrics to capture different aspects of quality. We have seen one thing, right? One matrix, okay, which is a combination of both support as well as confidence. That matrix we can use instead of using support separately and then confidence separately. Okay, so we need to balance all kind of metrics so that we can prepare association rule which works better. Okay, next, like iterative evaluation, continuously refine the rule set and metrics based on user feedback. Okay, today we have built a rule based on the how the user works for the last, or how user perceives behavior for the last 1 month. It should not be the same case for the next year of the same month, right? There should be some behavior change, so we need to iteratively evaluate, that is, we need to continuously evaluate whatever the association rules that we have having now. Okay, so that's a major thing. Next, communicate insights, present the discovered rules and their interpretation in a clear and actionable manner. Guys, this is, I will say, this is a art case. I will say this communicate insights is a storytelling. Okay, not everyone has a capability of doing storytelling. Okay, they can collect data, they can create an association rule, they can create a recommendation system, they can build whatever they need. But like, I will promise you guys, this communicating inside, it's an art. So it can be grown on you only through practice, guys. Okay, and I love this skill. Okay, so only through practice. So these are some of the best consideration or a practical consideration that we need in order to go for association rule evaluation. Understanding domain, balance metrics, iterative evaluation, and then communicating insights. Okay, hope you guys have understand. So these are everything about this association rule. Yeah, sir, over to you.
Yes, so practical considerations and best practices, we have to understand the domain. So ensure the metrics align with the business goals and constraints. Business balance the metrics. Consider range of metrics to capture different aspects of rule quality. Iterative evaluation. Continuously refine the rule set and metrics based on user feedback. So these are the best practices, and while you are going for practical considerations, communicate insights. This is very crucial, that as Raja has mentioned already, present the discovered rules and their interpretations in a clear and actionable manner so that people can apply them properly. So it should be very clear, precise. Okay, so all these things, say, so consider them. Let's see you in the other session.
Yeah, sure. So this is what everything about evaluating association metrics. Hope you guys have enjoyed the session. If you guys have any doubt, just bring in the comment section. We will take up and we will solve your doubts. One more thing, guys. Till now, if you guys doesn't subscribe to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and then press the bell icon, because like every day we are just posting the new video, so you will be getting notification whenever we post a new video. And one more thing, we are having n number of quizzes. Just go and work on the quizzes. Okay, just attend the quizzes. It can be either wrong or right, just attend on the quizzes. Okay, So until next session, guys, bye, take care, we will all meet in the next session. Bye, guys.